right, how is everyone doing? It's been a little while. I've uploaded a couple like quick videos, but we're doing a commentary, a story time today. So, had a couple of you asking for me to do, and here we are. Today I'm going to be talking about my first time going backpacking. So for those of you who don't know what backpacking is, it's like camping, but you walk everywhere and carry everything on your back, usually in a backpack, right? So this time going backpacking is so far the only time I've gone. But I went with my good friend, and we were going to go climb a mountain, right? And so the backstory to this is originally I had found this like 5-mile hike that was like near the top of the mountain. And so we were going to drive up and do that hike. Well, we drive up and the road's closed. We can't get it. We're still like 5-6 miles away from the start of the trail, and the trail is already a 5-mile thing. So we're like, okay, what if we try to backpack it? Neither of us, actually he might have been. I had never gone backpacking. I don't think he had gone backpacking, right? So we're like, okay, next weekend or whatever it was, we're gonna go backpacking, right? We got 2 days, we're gonna do it. So we spent like the next week preparing, buying all stuff, planning, and I realized as we're preparing for this, I don't have a backpack, like a backpacking backpack. I don't have a sleeping bag. I don't have a sleeping pad. I don't have a pillow. I don't have a lot of the shit you need to go backpacking. But we've already made the plans. I've already decided I'm going backpacking, right? And so digging through all the random shit in my apartment, I found a laundry bag. Like, it's like a backpack for your laundry. It's only meant to carry clothes, like, down the hall, right? Like, it's not a very high-quality backpack, but it's really big. So I'm like, ooh, I can use this. And so then that night, I invite him over. We plan everything out. I, like, just gotten a backpacking, like, a tent, and I had just gotten, it's called a jet boil. It's kind of like a portable stove, so you can use it to, like, boil water. And so we like practiced setting up all the stuff, getting it ready to go. And we had gone to the store that day too to get all the food we needed. So I finally am like, okay, we're gonna see if I can fit everything I need in this stupid laundry bag. And I was able to. I was able to get it all in the laundry bag. That being said, it was not a very comfortable backpack. Usually backpacks have like a waist strap and whatnot, so it like removes some of the weight from your shoulders. Obviously, the laundry bag did not have that. I'll show a picture on screen of what it looked like. It was basically just a big cylinder attached to my back. So day of comes, and we drive to the spot. And since while we were before, the road is still closed, we're good. So it's 5 miles to where we're setting up camp. Then we're gonna do another 5 miles. Then we're gonna sleep for the night, and then we're gonna, in the morning, walk 5 miles back. That's like the game plan, right? That's what we're going for. So anyways, we start walking. It's like, it's a road that's like not well taken care of. But we're walking this road, we're doing our thing, we're taking breaks every so often. It's pretty good, it's super scenic. There's like never anyone here, I think, right? So we're taking pictures and all this stuff. I'll show pictures. It's really cool. We're taking breaks every so often, right, to rest my shoulders. But it's like uphill the whole way, right? So anyways, it takes us about 3 to 4 hours to finally get to the start of the trail, right? About 3 to 4 hours of walking uphill with all this weight on us. So we finally get there, and we start setting up camp, right? We get our tent set up and everything. We basically get all the weight off of us because not trying to carry all that on the main hike. So then we start going, and we realized halfway through, we didn't download any maps before this. Like we meant to download a map of how to get to the trail, a map of the trail, like all of that stuff. We didn't do that. So we were just kind of going with the flow, following the road, you know? So anyways, we do that. We get down, and then we like pack down a little bit lighter. My friend still got a backpack on. I'm going with like nothing but my phone. And so then we start doing the trail, and it's, again, a shit ton more uphill. And like halfway through this, right, we had to like jump across a little creek. It's really cool. There's snow up here. It's like the middle of summer, but we're high enough up that there's snow. It's really cool, right? I like slid down part of it. Anyways, we keep going. All of a sudden, where the trail was disappears. It's just a bunch of just like snow. And we can't really see, like where the snow ends, we can't really see the trail. So we decide to just keep walking. We're like, what's the worst that could happen, right? So we keep going for a little bit, and then we find the trail again. We get back on the trail. The trail only lasts for like 100 feet, and then it disappears again, and we're just walking on rocks up this mountain. So we decided to just keep walking. We go for like another 30-ish minutes, and then my friend's like, dude, I gotta tap out. Because it's all been uphill, rough terrain, hot day. He's like, dude, I cannot go anymore. And I'm like, that's all good. Because right in front of us, we're going from like a 30-degree incline to like, or no, it's probably like a 25-degree incline up to like a 40-degree incline, which if you don't know what that means, that's like a huge difference. And we're going from like big solid rocks that don't move to like lava rock gravel. So imagine like slightly bigger pieces of gravel, but it's all like sharp and like can cut you. And so he's like, I'm not going anymore. I'm like, okay, I want to try to go. Because the whole goal of this hike is there's like a lake that we were trying to get to, and we hadn't gotten to the lake yet. So I'm like, okay, I want to make it to the lake, right? So, some backstory. I forgot to mention at the start. Originally, we were just going to this lake, but after looking at pictures, we realized the summit of the mountain, like the very tippy top, was right next to the lake. And so our goal was to get to the lake and then summit the mountain. So, getting back to where we were. So my friend stops where he's at, and then I start going, and it takes me like 20, 25 minutes to get up this hill, because like every step forward is like half a step back, and I have to swap between like lava rock gravel and snow, and I finally make it to the top of this thing, and then I like go a little bit further, and then boom, I see the lake, but it's like down, it's like 300 feet down the mountain, and I'm like, shit, how am I gonna climb down this mountain? It's just like sheer ice, like it's frozen snow, right? I think snow's already frozen. Doesn't really matter. I'll contemplate on that later. I gotta find out how to get down this mountain. So I'm like trying to like go from rock. There's like rocks sticking out and then ice. I'm trying to get to rock, run across the ice, get to rock. As I'm doing this, I slip, and this is dead ass. Like I'm not even joking. I'll play the video. I fell like 200, 300 feet down the mountain. You can see it. There's a line right there in the snow. I was right up there, and I slid, all the way down to the lake. Like, whew, look at how tall that is. From those rocks in the top left, all the way down here. Literally fell off the mountain, right? And I'm like sliding, like I don't have any control here. I'm just moving. I can barely even open my eyes because so much ice is getting kicked up into my face. But I'm like falling down this mountain, and I'm leaning right towards this like frozen lake, and I'm like, I'm screwed if I fall in this frozen lake. Like it's already starting to get cold. It's nearing the end of the day. Like we're running out of daylight. And I'm like, and we can't start fires here, right? It's like a fire ban right now because it's fire season. So we can't start fires. So if I fall in this water, it's going to be real hard for me to both dry off and warm back up. Plus we're like an hour and a half away from the campsite. And this is my only pair of shoes. So I'm like, that's not good at all. Luckily, I'm able to stop before I fall in the lake, right? It's been like an hour and a half at this point. Probably not. My sense of time was really, really wrong. But anyway, so then I'm like kind of going around the lake, whatnot. I'm still like kind of like in shock from the fall. I guess I got all the adrenaline in my body, so I'm kind of just like moseying my way around, trying not to fall in the lake. Because like I can't climb back up because it's too steep of ice. So I'm trying to get as high as I can without slipping, but without staying too low to where like the ice breaks underneath me. And then finally I get to the thing, and guess what I find? I find where the trail's supposed to be. Like I find the trail again, which is crazy. So I'm like, ooh. Originally I was gonna turn back from here, but I was like, but I found the trail. So as you do, I follow the trail. I'm like, fuck it, we're gonna keep on going. The trail leads around the other side of the lake, so I walked around almost the entire lake. And then finally, I get to another spot where I just gotta climb up a bunch of lava rock gravel and ice and snow, and I'm like, dude. And at this point, all I have on me, I have my phone, I have like a stupid tripod that won't fit in my pocket that I gotta carry with my hand. It was pissing me off so much. Love that tripod though. Oh my god, I should not have brought it. And I had a like bag of trail mix, right? Before camping, we made our own trail mix with shit. I had a bag of trail mix. I had no water, which is really dumb of me. I had no water, right? And so I'm like, all right, fuck it, we ball. So I start climbing up this thing, thinking, and at this point, I still have it in my head that I can get to the summit, right? I'm like, if I just keep moving this way, rotating around the mountain, eventually I'll reach a spot where I can get to the summit. Because from the campsite, we could see a way to get to the summit. And right now, from the front of the mountain, we were on the back of the mountain. So I'm like, oh, if I just keep going, I can like rotate around the mountain and get to the summit. I finally climb up this part of the mountain, and then when I get to the top, in front of me is just a sheer fucking cliff. This is where I came from. And it's not the peak, but this is pretty fucking cool. Now, I don't think I can go further, or I'll have to go that way, all the way around the mountain again. But I think we get up there. I think I'm gonna call it good there. Oh my god, it's beautiful. There's no way to keep going forward anymore, which means there is no way to get to the summit. If I had like, if I wanted to slide down another 400 or 500 feet of ice, then make my way back through, stepping on only ice, like I could have maybe done it, but it would have taken me like 5 hours. And I did not have 5 hours of daylight left, or another way to get back if I didn't, right? It was like, and that's assuming I didn't get hurt on the way down that cliff. So I'm like, I can't go any further. I'm already way further out than I should be. Don't have water, and it's starting to get cold. So, and I'm in like shorts, and, no, I think I had pants. No, I think it was either in shorts and a t-shirt, or a t-shirt and pants. I don't know. I was not dressed how you need to be dressed to be on top of a mountain in the snow. I was in like, I'm pretty sure it was shorts and a t-shirt. So anyways, I start following this like ridge line back, right? So I got like the cliff on one side and the hill on one side, but it keeps going up, and so I find this like ridge line has its own little summit. It's not like as tall as the whole mountain, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get to that summit at least. And so I'm like making my way over there. I finally get on top, and dude, the view from on top of this summit was like, I think the most incredible view like I've ever seen. Like you could see for so far, you could make out almost the curvature of the earth. Like I stopped seeing because the sky got in the way, not because there was any, like I was so high up, nothing was blocking my view. There was like no clouds. Like if I looked straight up, all I saw was blue sky and nothing else in my vision. Like incredible. Right, so anyways, I keep making my way through this ridgeline. Finally, like I gotta find, and I'll be showing pictures all throughout this, and videos and whatnot that we took. So anyways, oh, also, going back to before I fell off the mountain, like 10 minutes ago in this story, the water up there, like the stream, because there's like a stream, it's all snow melt. Like it's totally safe to drink, and it's some of the best water I've ever had. Like just drinking from the stream, because it's pure mountain snow melt. There's nothing that could be above it to pollute the water. There's nothing like fantastic. Like some of the best water I've ever had. Anyways, going back to it. So anyways, I'm like, I gotta find a way down. And there's like, the trail is like kind of here and going way a different way, but it's like not going the direction I need to go. So I'm like, well, I've already spent half of this off trail. No reason to stay on trail anymore. So I'm like traversing down this like steep sort of like, I don't know, this like terrain. It's like a super rocky terrain. I'm trying to get down, and I finally get back down to where the ice lake is, right? Like the frozen lake. And then I need to find a way back. But I can't go back the way I came, because the way I came was falling down the mountain. And I can't climb back up where I fell down. So I'm like, okay, I gotta go. The lake, the frozen lake, kind of runs off in between like two cracks of like rock face. And so I go through the crack, and it's just like glacier for like a very long time. So I'm like, when am I ever gonna get the chance to run like on a glacier, right? Because it's like a small, like it's going downhill, but like pretty slowly, and it's like in the middle of ice and snow. And so I'm like, fuck it. And so I start running down this glacier because it's going in sort of the direction I need to go. And I ended up running for like 1,200 feet. Like I was running for a good like 15 minutes, 20 minutes, just on this glacier and ice with no sense of civilization around me. It was like so incredible. Like it was so cool. Like I really can't even describe it. And then finally I get to like where I have to stop, and now I gotta like cut right. But the only way to cut right is to like side traverse some more of the lava rock, gravel, hilly shit. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna do this. But it is going so slow, because I'm having to go sideways and up, because almost every step I'm sliding down. I'm having to be like super careful, right? I still got my phone and the tripod and whatnot, so I'm doing it with like sort of one hand, but like I'm using like the base of the tripod as like my other hand. Anyway, through and it's been like climbing for like 30 minutes around this rock face, and all of a sudden I feel my like thigh, like my right thigh, about to start cramping, so I have to stop moving like entirely. So I've been climbing around here to get back to the trail. Like, this stuff is so crumbly, but I still got this far to go, and this leg is gonna cramp if I do one more move. So I kind of got to stop for a little bit. Halfway up, so should be good. Right, and it's because I'm dehydrated, right? I've now gone like 2 to 3 hours of no water with like extreme physical exertion, right? Like I've been completely out of breath this entire time. Like this is genuinely the hardest hike I've ever done, and I've done a lot of really hard hikes. So anyways, I'm like sitting there and I'm like waiting for my leg to cool down, and I'm like testing every so often. I'll try to move a little bit, and then my leg will be like, no, right? Because I like do not want it to start cramping. If it starts like actually cramping, then I'm like stuck up there until it stops. And finally, it's like doing good enough, like it stops doing this little I'm about to start cramping thing. And so then I finally make my way around, and now it's just like smooth sailing. I start walking, and finally I meet back up with my friend, and we make our way back, right? So we make our way back to the campsite. It's like dusk, like it's dark. It's not like pitch black, it's not like night, but like it's like dark, right? So then we start setting up food, right, with our jet boils. I make some tea first because I needed to warm up. Like all my shoes and socks were soaked from all the melted snow that was in them. From falling down the mountain, all my fingers and arms from all the ice. Because again, I was in short sleeves, so I didn't have any protection on there. We're just chilled to the bone, right? Like freezing. I could barely even move my fingers. So we get back, and I start making tea immediately. Like I'm super hungry, but I'm like, I need to warm myself up, right? So I make some tea, right? I'm like using it to warm up my hands. I'm borderline burning my throat drinking this shit, but I'm like, I need to warm the fuck up, right? So I'm like warming up, and thank God, dude, I didn't bring any extra socks. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to walk the 5 miles back in the morning in these gross, soaking wet socks. Nah, my friend brought an extra pair of socks that he didn't need because he didn't fall down a mountain like I did. And so bro just gave me his socks. So it was like, W man, right? So I got like, whatever. So anyways, then we start making food. It's pretty good. Kind of hanging out, but we're like exhausted, right? Like we're both like practically falling asleep in our chairs, and it's like not even like fully dark out. It's like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. No, there's no way it was even 10 yet. So we end up going to bed before it's like even gets dark, right? Because one of the things we're looking forward to was seeing the stars out there, because there's literally zero light pollution. But we both go to bed before the stars even come out because we're so white. Which, by the way, this is like probably one of the worst night's sleep I've ever gotten. It was really bad. Like I was so tired, but like it was bad. I'll explain why. But anyways, so the whole night I'm kind of tossing and turning. I'm waking up, falling asleep, waking up, falling asleep. Anyways, one of the times I wake up, I like really gotta pee. And like this whole night I've been like, I don't gotta pee that bad. I can just go back to bed. And I'm like, finally I gotta go. So I get myself out of the tent. It's like 30 degrees. No, it's not 30. It's like 40 degrees outside. Fahrenheit. I'm in America, not Celsius. It's like 40 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and I'm like, okay. So I like go out there. I'm like half awake. I start pissing, and like all of a sudden the thought occurs to me: wait a second, look at the stars, you dumbass. So I looked like straight up, dude. Oh my god, you could see like every single star, like every single one. It was incredible. You could see so much. Like even when I've gone camping before and whatnot, like it does not compare to like the stars up there. Like I'm genuinely tempted to go back just to see the stars again. That's how crazy it was. Anyway, so I finish that, look at the stars, but I'm like so exhausted I can't really appreciate it yet. It's like not until the morning I really like comprehend the view I just saw, right? So anyways, get back in the tent. And one of the reasons I slept so bad, right, is I didn't realize this. One of the water bottles I brought had a leak in it. And so after we set up the tents, the whole time we were out on the mountain, my water bottle was just leaking onto I brought this little mattress pad thing, which in actuality didn't do anything to pad the hard ground. But what it did do is absorb all the water from my leaking water bottle. which meant my bed was wet. And I didn't have a pillow to bring, like a small enough pillow to pack. And so, because originally I was thinking about swimming in the lake before, getting there. That obviously didn't happen. But I had a towel with me. And so I was using my towel as a pillow, but my towel was on the wet bedspread, which means the towel just absorbed all the water from the wet bedspread. And so I was just like sleeping on a wet bed. Now, I did have a sleeping bag to borrow from my friend, but it was like a broken sleeping bag. It didn't have a zipper, right? So it was just kind of folding over me. And it's like, if I laid just right, I was warm. But if any part of me was like sticking out or whatnot, I was just like freezing cold. Because shorts and a I had a sweatshirt on and like pajama pants at this point I put on over my clothes. But it was not enough. It was so cold outside. So anyways, finally, after like waking up and falling asleep, like the whole night at like 5 a.m., I finally just get out of bed. I'm like, nope, I'm done. I'm done trying to sleep. It's whatever. The cortisol will get me through tomorrow. So I get up, and obviously my friend's still asleep. So I kind of get up, I walk around, I do whatever. But it's like super cold, right? I'm like trying to stay warm. The sun's not even out yet. Like there's nowhere to go stand in the sun. It's all shade. Alright, and so finally I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make some food, right? Because I brought like these they're like dried meals, right? So you just add boiling water to them and you eat them. They're really good, most of them. Well, the first one I had for dinner was really good. So anyways, I'm gonna make one of those to warm myself up, right? So I do that. I heat up some water, boil it, add it to the thing, and I'm just kind of like holding this bag, trying to stay warm. And then like finally I can see a little bit of the sun poking out in like one spot, like 300 feet away. So I'm like walking over there. Anyways, I'm kind of doing fuck all for like an hour and a half. It's like 6:30 rolls around. I'm like, dude, I kind of want to just go home, right? Like this has been good, but like I'm trying to get the fuck out. So I like start packing up my shit, hoping maybe I'll wake my friend up. That doesn't happen. Here, I made this like little goofy video where I was like talking about I'm gonna wake him up. Basically, he finally gets up and he doesn't even make breakfast. He just packs up and we're both ready to go. He's like, wasn't even hungry. So we pack up all our shit. We start heading back, right? So if you remember, on the way there, right? So it's essentially 3 chunks: 5 miles there, set up camp, 5-mile hike, pack up camp, 5 miles back. The 5 miles to the campsite took us about 3.5, maybe 4 hours. Those same 5 miles getting back from the campsite to the car took us only like 2.5 hours. We only took like 5 breaks on the way back, and we took like 20-ish on the way up. Like we were moving. So anyways, we get back, we drive to my apartment. We were gonna go to Baskin Robbins. It's like an ice cream shop, right? We're gonna get some ice cream. We get there at like 10:30. They don't open till 11. So we had to just go to like a grocery store and get ice cream. I mean, the ice cream was fire, don't get me wrong. But like, dude, like some fresh like ice cream cone would have hit so hard. But no, it was really fun. We low-key ran out of water. Like when we got to the car, we had like 1 drink of water for both of us left. So, and that's because we had to use it sparingly on the last day. So like next time we gotta bring more water. But it was like super fun. I highly recommend, if you're someone who enjoys camping, trying backpacking at least once. Just make sure you come prepared. Don't be a dumbass like me and have a fucking laundry bag and none of the backpacking stuff. And don't fall off a mountain. But yeah, that's the story of the first time I went backpacking. I'm gonna play, I got like a bunch of videos and pictures from it. I'm just gonna put those all here now, and then I'll narrate over them as I'm editing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the story time. I'll let those videos play. Let me know. I do plan to do more, so I'm gonna give you guys an option of which story time I do next. Option 1, I can talk about meeting my girlfriend and doing all that. For those who don't know, I'm in a relationship now. So I can talk about that if y'all are interested in that. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because like privacy and whatnot. Fuck you. But I can talk about that. Or option 2, I can talk about all the times I've choked and almost died. Right? I've had it's a few. It's a little more than a few. I've almost died due to choking way more than the normal person. So if you'd like to hear about that, let me know. Alright, I'm gonna let those videos play now. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye. Well, we lost the trail, but I think we found it right up there again. Hell yeah. Found it. I think this is the lake. It's like all frozen over, except for right over there. I've been off the trail for like an hour. You can see it. There's a line right there in the snow. I was right up there, and I slid, whoa, all the way down to the lake. Like, whew, look at how tall that is. From those rocks in the top left, all the way down here. This is where I came from. It's not the peak, but this is pretty fucking cool. Now, I don't think I can go further, or I'll have to go that way, and all the way around the mountain again. But I think I'm gonna get up there. I think I'm gonna call it good there. Oh my god, it's beautiful. I didn't get to the peak, but I think this is a pretty close second. I think if I had more daylight, go around the left side, kind of around the back, it would have been possible. But I don't have the time for that. Next time, we're gonna start heading back now. I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. Now, just back that way. Back to camp. Got my tent with the wind cover that fell off. Got Lucas's beautifully built tent. We're gonna have a second share. I'm in one right now. It's fucking dinner time. It's like 6:40. I've been up since 5, but Lucas is still asleep. So I think I'm gonna wake him up at 7 so we can get moving. But dude, this is the view just like right just outside of the campsite. So cool. I'm coming back for that peak next time. Next time I'm here, it's happening.